All right. Welcome into House Call with Jerry and Terry, Week 12. Brought to you by DraftKings. Watching your team win is nice, but why not make it that a win? Watching your team is nice, but why not make it a win-win? My partners at DraftKings are all about winning feeling. Right now, new customers who bet $5 will get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using promo code HOUSE. The crown is yours. Follow all of your favorite Barstool personalities' picks in the Barstool betting group on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code HOUSE and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code HOUSE only on DraftKings, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. All right, Jerry, week 12.
Yep.
You correctly predicted the Cincinnati Bengals were dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
Done. Now that was nail and coffin done.
That was done.
Yeah, finished.
Are the Dolphins alive? Is the question
Yeah,
I
they're
would
alive.
ask.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're alive for sure. 100% they're alive.
They are.
No, yeah, that's a fact.
But will they make it? Because Denver's playing good football.
I don't know if the Dolphins will make it, but they're not. They're not
Yeah,
dead.
they're not dead.
Yeah,
Jets are dead. They're an embarrassment.
Jets been dead.
Absolute
That's
embarrassment.
the team.
Is that the worst year of anybody this year? You say the Bengals
Yes.
or the Jets? I think the Jets.
Jets
is
for
worse.
sure. You know who killed the Jets? Steelers killed the Jets.
Yeah, how so?
Like that was the funeral.
You guys didn't play.
The Jets? Yes, we did.
Jets played the Steelers?
Yeah, we blew them out weeks ago, like 4 weeks ago probably. And then the burial.
Was it?
Yeah, Russ's first start. The burial was this past week.
Russie's first start was against the Jets? Why do I not remember that?
It was a mediocre first half.
It was bad first half.
They blew them out.
Yeah, then they fucking put up 30-something on them.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, what?
I guess it's just fucking
Russie's
faded in.
4-0. He hasn't lost.
Let me see that game.
That's a fact, that game. Also, that Ahmad guy, I can't call him the other thing.
Yeah, you won 37-15. Well, I guess I just don't remember that game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rodgers
All right.
threw, I think, a pick or two, possibly.
I guess that game. I mean, listen, the Jets have a lot of losses. It faded away.
What are they going to do?
I think they keep him for next year, but I don't know why. I think you kind of have to. They're in cap hell. It's a disaster. Whatever. We're talking about bad teams. It is what it is, but I wanted to get into that. All right, Thursday Night Football, your team. We're double dipping here. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Since 2020, NFL totals. By the way, last week we did good again.
We did.
We did good again.
I know.
Yeah. We're giving out great information.
You hit Monday night, right?
Yep.
That was big.
I know. Was there a little bit of a slack that it was like a minus 185 to a minus 200? I think we got to see one through the end zone.
All right, then let's start preparing to try, because I go for the big odds, but I gotta.
We got to see one through.
Yeah, we got to see one through. Let's try to pick smart. This week we're picking smart.
All right. Since 2020, NFL totals of 37 or less are 33, 15, and 1 to the under. This current line sits at 36.5. So I don't expect a lot of points, but that means there still could be touchdowns, which we're looking at. Nick Chubb plus 145. Chubb hasn't scored since his return in 4 games, but he got 55 touches compared to Jerome Ford's 26 in that span. So they're working him more than they're working Jerome Ford. Steelers have allowed 7 TDs to running backs, 7 TDs to running backs in 7 straight games. 4 rushing TDs in the 2 games since their bye. So they're allowing a lot on the ground. David Njoku.
No, we're touchdowns. Yeah, we're allowing the touchdowns on the ground.
Allowing the touchdowns on the ground.
We're not allowing a lot of yards, though.
Right. Njoku has had a 27% target share since Jameis took over at quarterback and has caught 2 of his 7 TDs. He's plus 310. This will be my pick. George Pickens plus 200.
Okay, good pick.
All right.
Like
Cleveland has allowed 2 pass TDs in 5 straight games. Pickens has been targeted on 30% of Wilson's throws this season. And you got Pat Freiermuth plus 320. Tight ends have scored in 2 of Cleveland's last 3 and have eclipsed 67 yards in 3 of their last 5. Who are you picking?
Well, we just said we're going to pick smart, but for the sake of this game, I'm not going to pick smart. Signs bet. Darnell Washington plus 700.
Oh, my God.
Here's why. Last week, you seen the play in the back of the end zone. Russie lobbed it over Darnell's head. It ended up being an interception. They're slowly starting to feed this guy more and more. He had a couple catches last week, 2 really big ones. They're trying to get him more involved in the offense. He's a great blocker, but he can do a lot of other things. I think they're going to find him in the end zone this week, plus 700, Darnell Washington. I like that play.
Okay. Yeah.
Steelers are good.
Steelers are excellent.
They're very good.
They're excellent.
Very
I
good.
am rooting for you to make the AFC Championship game.
I hope we do.
I am rooting for you to make
Tough
the AFC
schedule down the
Championship game.
stretch a little bit, but I hope we do.
But you'll be all right in that wild
Steelers
card. You have a big hold on the division now.
Big hold on the division, yes. I think the Steelers are not only playing, I think they're trying to play for a 1 or 2 seed. Also, Steelers 5-0 against teams with a winning record.
That's big.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
big.
I also think, though, having a winning record in the NFL this year is not necessarily the most impressive thing in the world.
No,
Because there's so many bad teams. We look at a lot of these teams, it's like, who have you beaten?
I agree with that.
I think we should start looking at not who have you beaten, but did you lose to a bad team? And the Steelers haven't lost to a bad team.
Steelers lost, to a bad team.
Did they lose to?
Yeah.
Who'd they lose
well,
to?
they lost to the Cowboys team.
Cowboys is a bad loss.
With Dak.
That's
but,
one, though. You don't have two, right?
Yeah, we lost to the Colts, I believe.
Colts are an okay team.
Anthony Richardson.
Colts are okay.
Tore us up.
They're in the
first
playoff
half.
race. Colts are okay. You in the long season,
Yeah,
you can make that work.
I guess so.
Sunday Night Football, Philly at Rams. Sunday Night Football's unders are 8-3 this season. Since 2019, they're 64, 35-2. With A.J. Brown active, Philly is 7-0, averaging 30 points a game. Without him, they are 1-2, averaging 17 points per game. So A.J. Brown, a big deal in this one. Kyron Williams, minus 185. Williams has scored in 16 of 22 games since last season, but hasn't scored in 3 straight. That's juicy for fucking 185. DeMarcus Robinson, plus 300. Robinson has scored twice in back-to-back games in both with Kupp and Nakua in the lineup and has 5 TDs in his last 6 games, shown the ability to step up in these big spots. A.J. Brown, plus 125. The Rams have allowed 8 passing touchdowns over their last 4 games. Or Jahan Dotson, plus 550. Opposing wide receiver threes have scored in 3 of the Rams' last 4 games. That's on an average of just 3 targets a game. So they're not getting targeted and they're scoring the touchdowns. I'll take A.J. Brown based off how Philly's offense connects with A.J. Brown, plus the 125.
I like that.
For Sunday Night Football.
I like that. I will go Cooper Kupp in this game.
Okay.
I'm going to go Cooper Kupp in this game. I think he finds the end zone. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be really high-scoring.
I think Philly's good.
They're very good, yes. Rams aren't no slouches, though.
No, the Rams are just right there. They missed a couple opportunities to get back in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm going to go Cooper Kupp in that game.
All right. Monday Night Football. This is where we get the parlay.
Yes.
For ours, Baltimore at Chargers. Lad McConkey, plus 135. McConkey hasn't scored in 3 weeks, but he has 100-plus yards in 2 of the last 4 games and has a good chance to get in the end zone after last week's breakout performance. Will Dissly, plus 180. Tight ends are having their way with Baltimore this season. They're averaging 61 yards per game, posting 40-plus in 9 of 11. They have scored in 2 of their last 4. Zay Flowers, plus 120, or Rashad Bateman, plus 190. Chargers have allowed 9 pass TDs in 6 games since their bye. I will take Rashad Bateman. I think I wrote him a couple of times in the past. We'll put, I got a little chalky last week. I'll take Rashad Bateman plus the 190 for the Monday Night Football parlay. Who are you putting in?
I'm going to go Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
I hate when we do the same team, but I'm going to go Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
I think he runs one in this week. They got to get back to running the ball. They've been doing it all year. For some reason in that Steelers game, they threw the ball 30-something times. They ran the ball like 18 times. They're built to run the ball, run the football down your throat, get big yards there. That opens the pass. They tried to go pass first against the Steelers, failed miserably. I'm going to take Lamar this week. I think he's going to do it with his legs.
All right, let me get the TD scores in this one for that. So
What's
it's
Lamar's odds? Plus 130?
Lamar is plus 210.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah, so this one's going to be cooked up.
Plus 210.
Rashad Bateman is plus 2. It moved up. Rashad Bateman is plus 225.
Wow.
So that pays $950. Let's lock that in right
Woo.
now.
I'm excited to put that one in.
$950. Jackson and Bateman. We'll text Jack right now.
Damn, that's good.
$950. Yeah, we're back on the right. Jackson and Bateman.
I love that.
Plus $950. That's a big deal. All right. Touching on the Giants, because we always have to touch on the Giants. Tommy DeVito going to start. You think this is a smart move or a bad move? I think it's like a same move.
I think
they're going to lose just as bad.
I think it's a doesn't matter move.
Right, yeah.
It just doesn't matter.
You don't want, now it's a good move because Daniel Jones not going to get hurt. You don't get hit with
Nothing
that.
against Tommy DeVito. He's not a quarterback one in the NFL.
No.
I mean, neither is Daniel Jones, but, I mean, this is just like whatever.
It's brutal. And I don't even want to watch the Giants anymore. Tampa Bay at the Giants. Over the last decade, unders are 21-11 in games where both teams are coming off of a bye. Giants have averaged 19 points per game in Tommy DeVito's starts last season, but the Bucs D is allowing 27 points per game this year. The opponents have scored 23-plus in 6 straight weeks. So the Giants might break out. Who the fuck knows? Screw things up and win this game, actually. Darius Slayton, opposing wide receiver 2s, have been keeping up with or outperforming wide receiver 1s almost all season. They're averaging 86 yards a game with 2 TDs in their last 4. Theo Johnson, opposing tight ends, are averaging 72 yards per game with 5 TDs versus Tampa over the last 4 games. Rashad White, opposing running backs, have scored in 5 of the Giants' last 7 games. Give me him.
Rashad White?
Yeah. You can score on us
I like both the
ground.
running backs. I like Bucky Irving,
You
too.
can score on us against the ground. Mike Evans. Evans is he'll be limited. He was expected to return after a month of a hamstring injury. Evans has scored 15 in Scored in 15 of his last 24 games with Baker, 19 total. 19
really
total
good.
touchdowns.
Really
good. So which way are you playing? You going to play Evans?
I'd play Bucky Irving.
Okay.
He's on my fantasy team. He runs the ball hard. They're back-to-back. That duo is really good. Rashad White, Bucky Irving, they both can catch the ball coming out of the backfield a little bit as well. Yeah, I like both of them.
All right, breaking news from Jack. Jack goes, let me guess, you took Lamar. I don't think Jack is paying attention to the odds that Lamar Jackson is anytime touchdown scorer plus 210. I don't think Jackie's paying attention to
Probably not.
that this is cooked up.
What does it matter?
I don't know. I just don't think he's fucking paying attention.
How could you not take Lamar at plus 210?
He thought it was chalk. He thinks it's chalky.
I thought it was going to be like plus 130, 135. Plus 210 is crazy.
Yeah,
Chalk.
exactly. Plus 950, Jack. I'm telling him. What a clown. All right, let's get to the parlay that we cook up each week.
Yes.
Which we have not hit. The callers have not hit. One guy hit, Derek from the chat.
Yeah.
He's the only guy who hit. I'm going to give you this team scores 1 million touchdowns. I think it's fun to play with this guy. I'm going to go with Sam Laporta.
Okay.
Sam Laporta.
I like that.
The Lions just score touchdowns. Tight end's always open. Give me Sam Laporta cooked up in that parlay. Who was your best bet for Stoolviver? Or if you were in Stoolviver, which we should talk about.
Yes.
It's down to the walking man on fire, Mintzy against Big T. Head to head, I think they'll do the same thing you did. 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, nighttime.
They should.
Yeah.
They should, because they backed me into a fucking corner doing that.
Yeah. So is there any doubt that Mintzy wins this thing?
No, 0 doubt.
I mean, he's insane.
He's going to win.
His parlays have been lights out. You got to give credit where credit is due. He's been lights
hitting
out.
Some massive parlays. It's unreal to see. I would love for him to share those parlays, but it seems like he doesn't like to do that.
He doesn't share them. He thinks they're gonna not win if you share them.
Yeah, exactly.
More people are on him, the worse. But for Mintzy,
yeah.
So.
I don't know,
I
man.
think he says he tweets them though.
He doesn't. I don't think he tweets all of them. No, he doesn't do that. Give me. I think in a high scoring game, give me DK Metcalf.
Okay.
I want to take DK Metcalf this week. That's my play. No odds on that yet. So you got Laporta. I got DK
Metcalf.
I like this already.
Yeah. No odds on Laporta yet, but we'll get that cooking.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 voicemails. There's a guy who just kind of rambles about Michigan,
well,
and then there's an actual score.
We need a score. Play the score.
Play the score.
Yeah, play the score.
Jerry, Terry, what's up? It's Max from Dallas. I've got a pick for you boys. One of you being the old dog and one of you being the new dog. I think it's time we throw a penguin in the mix. Jaylen Waddle. 1 penguin, 2 dogs. Book it.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Dolphins are playing well.
They are. I
So
tell you what, they
Laporta-
get a win this week. They're back in it.
Yeah, Laporta, Metcalf. The problem is they who hurt them was the Colts beating the Jets. You need those teams to lose.
Yeah, you need those teams to lose. Yeah.
You also needed the Falcons to show up. What the hell was that?
Yeah,
last week?
they're.
Falcons are very.
Remember when
meh.
you loved them?
Yeah, I think they'll still win the division. They're a very meh team though.
Yeah, they're meh.
Meh. Laporta, Metcalf, and Waddle will be the parlay.
I like it.
That's a good one.
That's a good parlay.
All right, so to recap, Laporta, Metcalf, and Waddle for the big parlay. Monday, Giants, I think you should lean on Rashad White if you're playing that one. Jerry for Thursday Night Football is on. Who are you on? It's a long
Darnell Washington.
Darnell Washington. I like George Pickens. The Sunday Night Football play would be A.J. Brown for me at plus 125. You are on Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
And the Monday Night Football parlay will be Rashad Bateman and Lamar Jackson around 950 range.
Does Mintzy answer the phone?
Yeah.
Is he an answer the phone guy?
I think you might be
He's
on the
always
phone
on
for
the
a
phone.
long time. He's on the phone with radio
I
at all
don't
times.
even know if he has my number. I'm calling him.
Which way are you going to get him to lean?
I want to see what he's thinking.
Yeah, that's a good point. Tell him he's live.
Mintzy, you're live on House Call with me and Rico. Question for you. Who are you leaning to pick this week?
Okay, well, we're coin flipping at the beginning of the stream on Sunday, so I kind of can't really say. I don't want to give. I'm looking at a lot of people in Lions Colts game. Is basically what I'll say.
Okay.
Because that game, the Indy games have all been going over except one at home. At Indy, it's 50.5, and I think there's going to be the Colts defense is bad. I think there's going to be a lot of points in that game. So I think there's a bunch of options.
What is the coin flip? Is it just you and Big T flipping a coin?
we're flipping a coin, and whoever gets first pick, somebody gets the first pick, and then someone whoever doesn't gets the second pick, and then you were on
In
it
case
last
they're the same
time.
guys.
But yeah, and then it goes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking forward to it, Mintzy. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
You
All
got
right.
it.
So you're not getting much out of him, but
No.
he might be on Laporta.
I think he might take Anthony Richardson.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
He loves the
Quarterback runs.
he loves the quarterback runs.
Okay.
Loves them.
Yeah. Who do you think are the best quarterback runners you've ever seen?
Michael Vick,
Without a doubt.
probably him. I'd say is top one.
Mahomes was up there for a little bit. Not like he was a good runner. Allen.
Yeah, Allen's good. Vick in his prime. It was different.
It was
though.
different. It was a different sport.
Different.
Yeah. So, all right, big week for you. Thursday Night Football, we've been watching. Big week for Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football. We're all loaded up. Playoffs are coming, man.
Monday night, Harbaugh versus Harbaugh.
Yep. Big one.
That's gonna be fun.
That's a good one.
You
All
want
right.
one more voicemail?
Yeah, we'll play it out on the last one. Yeah.
Tim Allen fucking passing out cocaine to the Western Michigan sideline. Just wait. Bet him. Fucking bet him. They are going to come back and whoop Central Michigan's ass. I've seen this story. Fucking Antonio Brown, but yeah, Tim Allen down there fucking dishing out cocaine. All right.
Wait,
Just rambling about Tim Allen. You know, Tim Allen got nailed
this guy's
for
saying Tim Allen was selling cocaine on the Western Michigan sidelines.
selling cocaine.
Yeah.
You know,
Selling-
he got nailed for possession, right?
Selling cocaine on the Western
To his
Michigan
own
sidelines.
players.
Tim
No,
Allen
Tim
is
Allen,
Tim
like-
Allen. You don't know Tim Allen
No.
from Home Improvement?
Oh yes.
That's Tim Allen.
Oh okay.
Yeah. I don't know why Tim Allen was related to football, but that's what we get with the Colts.
He was on the sideline selling coke.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, Jetski said the guy was just drunk on the voice.
But there's no way that's true,
No,
right?
no way that's
Okay,
true.
gotcha. I thought it was like a real story.
No. Tim Allen got nailed for possession, though.
I mean, I'm sure you could get a couple guys in here for possession right now. I mean,
Name him.
That's it.
yeah,
That's it.
that's it,
That's
yeah.
House Call with Jerry and Terry. We'll catch you next week.